Students for the video lecture of subject Water Resources Engineering. So Unit 1 Introduction to Irrigation and Hydrology. So today's topic we will see runoff, factors affecting runoff and computation of runoff. Myself Rushali Mane, lecturer in Civil Department of Engineering, NIT Polytechnic, Nagpur. Then vision and mission of the institute. Vision: excellence in technical education to empower youth. Then mission: impart quality technical education to prepare students with excellent technical skills. Then develop competent and employable diploma engineers and responsible citizens. Then strengthen industry institute interaction. Then civil engineering department vision: to impart excellent civil engineering skills to develop employable civil diploma engineers. Then mission: imparting the model technical skills as per the requirement of the industry to improve employability. To develop social and environmental responsible civil engineers. Then effective implementation of teaching learning process to benefit students. Then course outcome: to estimate hydrological parameters. Then unit outcomes: estimate runoff and flood discharge in given situation. Then program outcomes mapped here are basic discipline and knowledge, engineering practices for society, sustainability and environment, then project management, lifelong learning, also problem analysis. Then runoff. So what is runoff? Runoff is a part of the rainfall which is available for storage by construction of dam across a river at a particular site along the course of the river. Then runoff is expressed in centimeter or mm of water depth over the entire catchment. It can also expressed in meter cube or millimeter cube if the area of catchment is known. Then runoff represents the quantity of rainfall available for use. So runoff is equal to rainfall minus losses. Then factors affecting runoff. Following are the factors which affects the runoff: precipitation characteristics, then topography, then shape and size of catchment, then character of catchment surface, then geological characteristics, meteorological characteristics, and then storage characteristics. So we will see one by one. Then first one is precipitation characteristics. So it is the most important factor for runoff. So runoff totally depends on the type of storm and its duration, which causes precipitation. Runoff depends on the intensity of the rainfall. More is the rainfall, more will be the runoff. If the rainfall intensity is very less and it rains as light showers, then much of water will be lost in infiltration and evaporation, resulting less runoff. So if precipitation is in case of snow, then it is less runoff. Then next is topography. Runoff depends on surface smoothness and slope. If slope is steep, flow will be quick and less evaporation and absorption, resulting greater runoff. If the catchment is in mountainous area and on the windward side of the mountain, the more rainfall resulting more runoff. Then size and shape of the catchment. Then runoff depends upon size and shape of the catchment. Generally more rainfall on smaller area resulting in greater rainfall. So here two catchment areas are shown in the sketch. First is fan shape and second is fern leaf shape. So less runoff in larger catchment because due to uniform rainfall over the entire area, and thus only few tributaries of the stream feed water to the main stream during the particular storm. So these are the two types of catchment. One is fan shape, other is fern leaf shape. So as the fan shape catchment area shows larger area, so as the area is large, so runoff will be comparatively less, and in small area runoff will be comparatively more. The next is character of catchment surface. Runoff depends upon the surface conditions like drained, undrained, natural or cultivated. If the surface has no natural drainage, then absorption loss will be more. More area of catchment is cultivated, resulting less runoff. Vegetal cover reduces the runoff in small storms. The slope orientation of catchment affects the rainfall. The next is geological characteristics. It is also one of the important factor. It includes the type of surface soil, subsoil, type of rock and their permeability characteristics. If the soil and subsoil is porous, seepage will be more, resulting reduction of peak flood. If the surface is rocky, then absorption will be nil, resulting more runoff. If rocks have fissures or are porous in nature, the surface runoff will be very small. Then next, meteorological characteristics. Runoff may also be affected by temperature, wind and humidity. If temperature is low and ground is saturated, then runoff will be greater. तो लोअर टेम्परेचर अगर है और ग्राउंड वाटर पानी से भरा हुआ है तो रनऑफ हमेशा ज़्यादा रहेगा. टेम्परेचर इज हाई एंड ग्रेटर विंड वेलोसिटी गिव राइज टू ग्रेटर इवेपोरेशन लॉस, रिजल्टिंग लेस रनऑफ. The next is storage characteristics. The artificial storage such as dams, weirs, etc. and natural storage such as lakes, ponds, etc. tends to reduce the peak flow. They also give rise to the greater evaporation losses. The next is computation of runoff. The runoff from a catchment area can be yearly, monthly and daily computed by using following methods. The first method is runoff coefficient method. The volume of runoff can be directly computed by the following equation, that is R is equal to K into P, where R is runoff in centimeter, K is runoff coefficient, P is runoff in centimeter. So here area wise value of runoff coefficients are given. Then for urban residential single house, K is 0.3. For garden apartment it is 0.5. For commercial and industrial area 0.9. For forest area depending on soil it is 0.05 to 0.2. For park, farmland and pastures 0.05 to 0.3. For asphalt or concrete pavement it is 0.85. Then this method is useful for small water control projects. The next method is English formula. So English derived this formula from the observation of catchment in Western Ghats. So Ghat area runoff is given by the formula 0.85 P minus 30.480, where P is rainfall equal to or greater than 200 centimeters. Then for non-Ghat area runoff is given by the formula P is equal to P minus 17.74 upon 254. Where P is rainfall less than 200 centimeters. The next method is Binney's percentage method. So Sir Alexander Binney based his result on observation in Venganga basin in East Maharashtra and established certain percentage of runoff from the rainfall. In this method, the condition of catchment and other geological and hydrological factors are considered. So Binney's table and curve gives the idea of percentage rainfall, and from that yield can be computed. So from Binney's table, if the topography is having some feature, then it can be compared with the standard chart, and from that runoff can be calculated. The next method is Strange curves method. Strange classified the catchment area as good, bad and average. So he gave table and curve corresponding to daily monsoon. Average rainfall is drawn by taking annual rainfall on x-axis and runoff on y-axis. So runoff can be calculated directly from the curve from the known catchment by knowing the rainfall of that catchment. Then assignment questions. What is mean by runoff? State and describe the methods of computing of runoff. Then describe the factors affecting runoff. Then in today's lecture we have seen definition of runoff, factors affecting runoff and computation of runoff. So this is all with the today's lecture. Thank you.